Found out my girlfriend was on a dating app. Her shocking excuse and suspicious behavior changed everything. Hey Reddit. It all started on an ordinary Saturday evening. I was sitting on the couch, scrolling aimlessly through my phone. My girlfriend, Emily, was in the kitchen making dinner. She seemed cheerful, humming softly as she chopped vegetables. Everything about that evening felt normal, even mundane, until a message popped up on my phone. A close friend sent me a screenshot from a dating app, with a message that read, "Dude, isn't this Emily?" My heart stopped for a moment as I stared at the image. It was her. The profile picture was an old selfie she had taken, one I remembered from before we started dating. The bio, though, was what really got to me. It was flirty, playful, and far too personal to be a joke. At first, I thought it had to be a mistake. Maybe someone was using her pictures. But the more I looked at the details, the more I realized this wasn't a random catfish situation. This profile seemed too authentic, to her. I tried to calm my racing mind. There had to be a logical explanation. I decided to confront her after dinner. When we sat down to eat, Emily was her usual self, cheerful and chatty. I couldn't bring myself to ruin the moment, so I waited until we had finished and were cleaning up. Finally, I mustered the courage to ask. "Hey, Emily, I need to ask you something." She turned to me with a curious look. "Sure, what's up?" I hesitated, feeling my throat tighten. "A friend sent me this." I held up my phone with the screenshot of her dating app profile. Her expression shifted instantly. First, there was surprise, then confusion, and finally, a flicker of something I couldn't quite place, guilt, maybe? "Oh, that," she said with a nervous laugh. "That's not what it looks like." I raised an eyebrow. "Then what is it?" "Because it looks like you have a dating app profile." She sighed, shaking her head. "My friend made that. She wanted to catch her boyfriend cheating and needed a fake profile. I told her she could use my pictures." Her explanation sounded rehearsed, but I wanted to believe her. Still, something didn't sit right. "If that's true, why didn't you tell me about it? And why does the bio sound so personal?" Emily's smile faltered. "I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, it's not like I'm actually using it." I stared at her, my instincts screaming that there was more to this story. I asked for her phone, hoping to find some confirmation. "Let me see the messages between you and this friend." Her face hardened. "No. Why not?" I asked, my voice rising. "If you have nothing to hide, just show me." She crossed her arms, her defensiveness only fueling my suspicion. "It's not about hiding anything. It's about trust. You should trust me." At that moment, I felt a wave of emotions, anger, betrayal, confusion. I wanted to trust her, but her refusal to show me her phone was like a glaring red flag. I decided not to push further right then. Instead, I stepped away and spent the rest of the night in the guest room, unable to sleep as my mind raced with doubts. The following day, I decided to dig deeper. I contacted the friend Emily had mentioned. She was someone I'd met a few times at gatherings, but we weren't close. I sent her a casual message, asking if she'd recently used Emily's pictures for anything. Her response was immediate and clear. "What? No, why would I do that?" That single message shattered any remaining hope I had. Emily had lied to my face. But why? I confronted her again that evening, armed with the truth. "Emily, I spoke to your friend. She said she never asked to use your pictures." Emily froze, her eyes wide with panic. Then she quickly tried to recover, laughing nervously. "She probably just forgot." "Don't do that," I said sharply. "Don't lie to me again. Just tell me the truth." Her expression turned defensive. "Why are you making such a big deal out of this? It's not like I'm cheating on you." "Then why lie?" I demanded. "Why create a profile and make up a story about your friend?" Emily's face crumbled, and for a moment, I thought she was going to come clean. Instead, she burst into tears. "You're always so paranoid," she sobbed. "I can't do anything without you questioning me." Her words stung, but I refused to let them distract me. "Emily, this isn't paranoia. This is about trust. If you have nothing to hide, then be honest." She shook her head, wiping her tears. "You're blowing this out of proportion." I couldn't take it anymore. The lies, the evasiveness, the manipulation, it was all too much. I told her I needed space and left the apartment. Over the next week, I tried to piece things together. I spoke to mutual friends, checked social media, and even revisited the dating app screenshot. Each new detail only added to my doubts. Then, one evening, I received another message from the same friend who had sent me the screenshot. He had matched with Emily on the app and started a conversation to see if it was really her. The messages she sent were unmistakably her way of speaking, her sense of humor. That was the final nail in the coffin. I returned to the apartment with a heavy heart. Emily was sitting on the couch, scrolling through her phone. When she saw me, she put it down and gave me a tentative smile. "Can we talk?" I asked. She nodded, looking nervous. "I know the truth, Emily. I know you've been using that dating app. I know you lied to me." Her face fell, and for a moment, she looked like she was going to deny it again. But then, to my surprise, she sighed and nodded. "Fine," she said quietly. "I've been on the app." "Why?" I asked, my voice breaking. "Why would you do this?" She looked away, tears streaming down her face. "I don't know. I guess I just wanted to feel wanted." Her words hit me like a punch to the gut. "We've been together for 3 years, Emily. Was I not enough?" "It's not about you," she said quickly. "It's about me. I've been feeling insecure, and I thought I don't know. I thought maybe talking to other people would make me feel better." Her explanation was both heartbreaking and infuriating. "You could have talked to me," I said. "You didn't have to do this." "I know," she whispered. "I'm sorry." Her apology felt hollow. The damage had already been done. In the end, I decided to walk away. Trust is the foundation of any relationship, and once it's broken, it's almost impossible to rebuild. Emily's actions and lies had destroyed the trust we once had. As I packed my things and left the apartment for the last time, I felt a mix of emotions: sadness, anger, relief. It wasn't the ending I had hoped for, but it was the one I needed. Sometimes, the hardest thing to do is to let go of someone you love. But when trust is broken, staying can hurt more than leaving. Always remember, you deserve honesty and respect in a relationship, never settle for less. That's all for today's video, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time for more exciting content. See you next time.